We are live. We are live and early for once. Hey
Hey
guys,
guys.
hopefully we'll give some time to everybody get in here, join the live. I'm here waiting for my new family to watch. Well, awesome,
Thanks, Donna.
Donna. Thank you so much for watching. We just been trying to get a lot of things caught up, and we'll kind of go into everything here
Hey,
a little
Kay.
bit. It has been
Hey, Jennifer.
a crazy week. Eric, how are you?
Hey, Jacob. C.S. William. Colleen. How are y'all guys on this long weekend? It's been a long weekend. The kids didn't have school Friday, then they didn't have school Monday, so it is a long weekend.
Yeah, but that's well, they're going. It's going to be really long because they're going to be out with us for the rest of the week.
That's true.
Yeah.
I need a message to teachers.
Yeah, we'll have to get a hold of them and explain to them what's going on. Hello, Josh.
I was
How are
hoping to
you?
get
Karen,
homework.
Nancy, Brenda, Jennifer. Wow, look, everybody hop in here. Robin, how are you? Thank y'all so much from New Zealand. Hello from California.
Jennifer says, "Hey,
Tara?
Breza, you guys have had a crazy week, that's for sure."
Yes, and we're going to kind of get into that. There's a lot of man. It is a bad week, but things are looking up, and we missed it for it's been many months since we actually missed one of our videos going out, and we did that
Hey,
this
Kevin.
week, and we missed a couple lives, so
Yeah.
we're going to try to get back in track. But Tony, how are you? I totally understand. It's
Hey,
hard
man.
to get everything done. Yeah, it is hard.
Elaine says, "Hello, Brandon, Stephanie, Leighton, Addison, Braylee, and Kayson."
Awesome. Thank y'all so much for hopping in here, Neil.
Hope it cooled off for you. We are still very hot. It cooled off some, but it's still that
Ron, how
sun
are you?
beams down.
Stephanie, how are you? Uh,
Glad to hear it cooled off a bit for you. Hot here in Minnesota.
it has definitely been hot, but it has been cool the last couple days. We haven't. Today's probably the first day in several days that we actually got out and done work on the farm. Um, yeah, it's been crazy. Texas Nanny, how are you?
Jackie says, "Hello, my name is Jackie, and I finally catch you live. I'm from Bakersfield, California."
Awesome, Jackie. Thank you so much for hopping in here. We greatly appreciate it.
Eric wants to know about your abdominal issues, Brandon.
Yeah, we're going to get into that here in just a second. We'll give everybody time to get in here. I mean, like I say, everything appears to be going in the right direction. We had some definitely major scares this week, and we'll kind of get into that here briefly. Um, we need to, I just thought about this, but we need to go check that baby.
Yeah.
So let me go grab. Either way, he's going to have to stay in here. So let everybody hop in here.
Okay. We got we had y'all seen where we had the moon spotted mama had twins. Well, it's looking like she might only be feeding one, but we're not 100% sure. It's just this one, but it was also like we was bringing some leaves down and stuff for the mamas, so they the mamas wasn't really paying attention to the babies while we was out there. And I mean, they're not going to be by their side 24/7, but it just looked like it needed some help. But Brandon might get out there and she's right there by mama. So I don't know. Always hot in Florida. Yes, the kids are in bed. Leighton actually stayed night with his aunt and uncle, and the other 3 are asleep. It's going to be 89 Monday and Tuesday, thunderstorm on Wednesday. I pray for rain for all the affected. Oh, and it flew by. Affected by this drought. Cindy, did the mom take back the 2 babies after you bottle fed them? Yes, she took both of them back. So she has all 3 and they're thriving. They're doing really, really good. What we think, or what Brandon really thinks, and I kind of think it too, I guess, is we think that they might have drank off of Mama G. And so they smelt different, so Mama was like, no, these are not my kids. But once they got Mama's actual milk, that's what we're thinking. How's the new babies doing? They're doing okay. It's just one looks smaller, but they were small anyways when they were born, so we're just keeping an eye on them. Love the shirt, one of your best. It's not my favorite. I do like it, but I'm not a red person. I like the green one and the gray one. This one. Computer's backwards on me. Like I'm looking at it in the Eddy Family Farm shirts on this side, but it's actually over here. I hope you have a great deer hunting season. We do too. I was thinking maybe one of the dogs cleaned them up. Oh yeah, they could have done that too. But when they were over in that pen, though, there wasn't any dogs. I don't think. All right. Let's see. Make sure I don't miss anything. I had a rough week. Also had a home invasion at my house on Monday night. Really scary. Oh, Sherry, I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, Stephanie Brandon Kids Mods chat from Southern California. Earth tone person. Hi from New Zealand. It's the 4th day of spring here. That's just so crazy. Was Kayson camouflaged after painting the blind? Surprisingly, no. Braylee had a little bit of paint on her, but no. And what's funny is Braylee, we had to help her paint, so I don't know how she ended up with paint on her. I guess she rubbed up against it. Melbourne, Australia. Hope your day is well. Hope you're all well. How's your pain level from the tooth extraction? It's bad. Like, I've been just taking ibuprofen with it. I know that's the one thing that Brandon can't do because he's got a lot of problems from it. But like he's mentioned before, though, is he takes it first thing in the morning, or he used to take it first thing in the morning. I think one in the middle of the day and then one in the evening, or 2 or 3 times a day. But 2 of those times he usually didn't eat with it. He just grabbed a drink. Well, I make sure I eat with mine, and yeah, that's the only thing that's killing some of the pain. I have a heating pad, and I've done ice packets, stuff like that, and I don't know. I just think if I would have just let it just regularly heal up, it would have been a lot better than actually getting the bone graft, which I didn't want it, but they talked me into it, I guess, and it is not, I don't know. And it's a long weekend because Labor Day, so I have to wait till Tuesday to even call them and see what's going on. Yeah, I've done warm salt water also. Let's see, scroll back up. I get to talking and then afternoon, 8 watching. I had a huge dental procedure done on Monday. I had all my teeth pulled, and I don't go for my first fitting till October. My sister had that done too, and she's got hers now. Have you or the kids tried to pull out yet? Some of the kids, I'm not going to tell you who because you'll have to see that tomorrow, but the video I shot today for tomorrow, some of the kids get inside the pool. But all of them have gotten in the pool. It's just, that was more, what was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. I was cleaning up or doing something, and it was a hot day, so I just told the kids, yeah, just go play in the pool. Now, I did have to clean it out because they got so much dirt in it.
I'm guessing Mama's got them both hidden. I can't find either one of them.
Yeah, I think she's okay. I think it's just because they're little.
Yeah, I don't know if she told you, but we was out there today working, and that tricolor one just didn't look too well. So we'd watched her for a little bit, but Mama ended up not letting her eat, but that could have been because she wasn't ready for them. So what?
Click on Amy. Rather, she says, I feel like an idiot when you said Fred was going to freezer camp. I thought you were sending him to donate his fishes to make little Freds, not sending him to fill your freezer with him.
Yeah, that's right around the corner. It is. That's something we're going to have to get used to. You know, raising the animals, and yeah, and knowing, which we knew Fred eventually would go off to freezer camp, but it's a good way to teach the kids as well.
Kevin says, I made the mistake of getting dental work done on a holiday too. Never again.
Yeah.
No.
Hopefully they can get everything fixed Monday or so. I think they're going to have to go in, and I don't know. We'll see. I know she's been in a lot of pain.
Okay, do you have a dry socket?
No, it's not.
I don't think so, because, I mean, the bone graft is actually supposed to stop from getting dry socket, so yeah. I don't think so.
Well, when I had my bone graft, it hurt really, really bad, and I don't know. I think they need to go in there and take the stitches out or something.
I think the stitches are gone.
Oh, are they? Okay. There's Chestnut Hills Farmstead. How are y'all? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Yeah, we are feeling, I'm feeling a lot better. I know she's still kind of out, but kind of catch up on what's kind of happened. As y'all know, I was scheduled to go to the doctor Friday to have some tests ran, and I had to get a scope down my throat and then a scope at the other end, which is called a colonoscopy. And everybody knows that, you know, if you've ever had one of those, you have prep that you got to drink before. Well, I tried to drink it. My body rejected it, and it come back up. So I contacted a doctor and ended up getting some pills to try to clean out the system that way. Well, let me tell you what, that was the worst mistake I'd ever made, probably in my life. At the time, it felt like. I think I ended up taking the medicine, and about 45 minutes, about 25 minutes, I knew I was in, I hadn't felt like this. I don't know when last time I felt like it. And probably about 40 minutes into it, because I was trying to keep the medicine down because obviously I wanted to work, and, you know, that medication you had to buy yourself. So it rejected my body as well. And everything started coming back up. It is this bad deal. It was so bad that I had Steph actually call the ambulance. I couldn't breathe in between. I don't know if y'all can see it now, but the couple days, I mean, the next day after, you can see a little bit
on the top of your eye right here. Close your eye. Yeah, you can see like it looks bruised.
Well, I busted all my veins around my eyes, and because of bringing everything back up, which the ambulance arrived. They got me in the back of the ambulance, worked on me for a good while, trying to get everything under control, which they couldn't. It just kept coming. Luckily, the paramedic was able to get a IV started, and they started giving me medicine to make it stop. And yeah, it was a bad deal. It was really, really scary. Um, I didn't know what was the outcome, but I knew my stomach was on fire, and I couldn't breathe. But it was super, super scary. So that was the crazy thing Thursday. And then I ended up having the scope. They did the scope Friday, and they didn't find any type of uh, what is it? They didn't find any polyps. They didn't find any ulcers or anything like that. My small intestine was swollen. They call it another
Inflamed.
word. Inflamed. I guess that's from where the ibuprofen had, ate the lining, and then a lot of just, worrying about things was making it worse. So they upped my medication on the acid stuff. So we're hoping that fixes it all. Luckily there wasn't nothing severely. So we'll answer some questions and we'll go back into that some more here in a second.
Don't move. Sheila says Stephanie gets you a tea bag, put it in your mouth, hold it where they took the tooth out, bite down on it. It works great. At least it did for me. I've heard that before. I may actually try that. If your pain is bad, try calling the dentist's office anytime, any day. There should be a dentist on call.
No.
Having pain this far out, is it normal? This far out? Yeah. No, we just have to wait till Tuesday to...
Unfortunately, around these areas, you don't have anything like that.
How much meat do you plan on getting?
We'll end up getting half of it, and then the person that we're actually going to go halves with will get the other half.
We had steak tonight. Pamela wants to know if you found Fred.
Fred has been found. Fred is actually right outside here. Yes.
Who's had the most homework so far this school year? Addison.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Addison, then Kayson, then Leighton, then Braylee.
John, no, we didn't get a truck back. We did stop by there Friday. Everything is put together. They had to order a switch for the windows because it got moisture inside there and that wouldn't work. So they're fixing that. So then it should be good.
Donna says, hi, Brandon and Stephanie. Finally got you. Love. Looks like kids had fun painting the deer blind.
Yes.
They sure did.
They definitely did.
I'm glad Fred is male. If he had been a female, you'd end up with a lot of mistakes. Feel free to groan at that one. That's funny. You're a great cowboy. Yeehaw, Brandon.
I know. I couldn't have done it without her though. It was a chore, but hey, we ended up getting Fred roped. It took a couple days, but we got it done.
Jennifer says, I'm so sorry you had to go through that, Brandon. I'm glad they didn't find anything.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was really scary, and hopefully everything start healing up here soon.
what they did find was that you can't take that medicine.
Yeah, I can't take that medicine for sure.
Have the kids paint the deer blind inside black to keep the deer from seeing your movement. We're gonna do that. We ran out of paint, and but we're gonna get a dark black that.
We're going to paint it with flat black, which I was actually reading the comments just a little bit ago, and there's a lot of y'all letting us know about that. But we're definitely going to get that done.
Sherry says, Stephanie, that was a great driving when you were helping Brandon get Fred. You go, girl. Yeah, that was. I was more scared of maybe hitting a pothole or hitting something and Brandon go flying out. I mean, I guess it would have made for a good video, but no, that's what I was more scared of.
Roxy, the question was, I was watching one of your old videos. There was a dog, Roxy. Who was that? That was a dog that I was going to use for a replacement dog for Harley, but the department ended up buying me a dog, so I ended up giving her to another home.
I hope they tested for H. pylori. It is a bacteria that causes ulcers or pain. It is treated with antibiotics.
Yes, so they actually, which it kind of threw me off. There wasn't nothing there, but they still said they took a biopsy of I don't know if there wasn't nothing there, and told us to call back with the results and to see what the results are in 2 weeks. You won't have to read on that because you're messing me up over here.
I got this down.
Well,
just don't pass it up. I'm lucky in a way because trying to get a dentist that is on the NHS in the UK is impossible. So I let nature take its course, and I'm toothless now, and so much happier, and no more dentist visits for me.
Yeah. Hello, Don from Central Texas.
Oh dear, I have chronic inflammation of the small intestine. Means I have a hard time digesting my food, especially protein. Maybe that's what they were telling you.
Yeah. I think that, but you know what? I talked to the doctor a good while, and she just told me go back to living my life the way I was living it, and quit worrying about things, and she felt like that a lot of this I was bringing on myself by worrying, and it very well could be. So I'm trying my best to move on now.
How's football going? So his first game was last Saturday. It got rained out. The storm came through. Not here, but wherever he was going to play. And then this Saturday, we came out with a win, and Leighton actually caught an interception.
He made an
interception.
You talking about, as a parent, that was the greatest feeling. And that he even ran the ball a couple times, which I'll show it to y'all here. And I may end up uploading it to YouTube later on, but I ended up making a whole why are you showing that? I was just going to show them I ended up making a whole video of it.
I figure we can't show the whole thing. That's why I was going
to. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Get yours up then.
No, if you want to do that one.
No.
I want to, but I know we couldn't. Okay.
We'll probably end up uploading it. Here.
I think it was that one right there. You'll hear me screaming. That light's too bright. Leighton's over here.
Look at that boy. Listen to that mama in the background. Yeah, he did a really good job, and that's the first time he's ever got an interception. So he was super, super pumped. what he
got
said.
to run the ball too.
Yeah, he got to run the ball as well. And I was like, good Lord, he must be putting a show on for him at practice or whatever. But what did he say? He intercepted the ball and he looked at me or something like that. And I was like,
yeah.
He always, I'm at the very top of the stands. I usually stand by myself so I can record. So we have our own communication.
Hey, Ed.
Hand signals or, what to do, move up, which I try not to do any of it because, they got coaches down there. But as a father, you still want to kind of, give him guidance as well. We'll be praying for both.
That's a rough week. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It's going to get better, though.
Yes, it is going to get better. And Dean, we are going to Alabama. We are going to be leaving here in a couple days. So we're super excited to get to meet everyone. It's going to be amazing.
Will you get another cow or wait a while? We'll wait. I mean, we'll try to have one. I mean, so we can feed it out, and I mean, we're gonna do more than just one now. We know don't just get one cow.
Hey, John, how are you?
But we'll get more, just not yet.
Happy.
Hello, Brand Stephanie. I hope I'm not late. Happy Labor Day weekend.
Happy Labor Day weekend to you as well. We are just enjoying this nice weather, to be honest.
Marsha says, hello from Minnesota. Just curious, have you tried to run AC on your camper from any of your battery packs, portable battery banks? Just wondering if there are any that will do that. Thank you.
Yes. So we have ran the Blue Eddy with our biggest one. We've actually ran that one. That is our actual main AC on the RV. It's got one of those big 240 plugs. We do have a window unit in the camper now, which we can run it off of any of our battery packs that we have.
I had all my teeth pulled in the late 80s. I don't have to use any glue to keep mine in, but my sister does.
Yeah.
Closed grounds, hold in to the side you're hurting on.
Huh. I've tried that.
They're talking about my tooth.
Oh, I thought you was talking about my side. I was like, huh? Let's see.
I'm watching from a nursing facility, and it is a temporary stay, but will be a 4 to 6 week stay.
Well,
right,
hopefully
Kathy.
You can make the best of it. And we got over 1,000 videos, so hopefully we can give you a little bit of entertainment.
Hope all is good. I've been busy, so can't watch the lives. Checking in from Tokyo.
Tokyo, that's amazing.
IBS, it's rough to live with and GERD. Oh, okay, she was comment back.
I love watching the two of y'all round up for it. Yeah, it was quite interesting. It definitely was. It was a lot of fun. We really didn't know what was going to happen, to be honest. I was hoping he wouldn't flip us over, so just took my sleeping meds. I will stay awake as long as I can. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us while you can, Jennifer.
What?
Wow. Oh, that wasn't Jennifer. That's Susan.
Was Fred... Oh. Well, I am so sorry to hear that you had to go through all that. I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about it. So, we'll just kind of move on and go from there. Was Fred trying to run away? May have heard about his data friend. No, Fred, we learned that you cannot just have one cow, not unless you have a really, really good fence. And we had caught him a couple of times, brought him over here, and our neighbor finally said, "Hey, we got 2 wild cows out there. We're not doing nothing with. There's 100 acres out there. Just let him roam.
I need to go watch that video. See how much of me messing up the video you put in there. So he says, I was afraid Brandon was going to fall out a few times, but you did a great job, Steph.
Yeah. Victoria, that's awesome. I'm glad your mom's surgery went well.
A biopsy of the inflamed tissue. That makes sense.
Okay. Who said that?
Elizabeth.
Okay.
I hope the medicine that made you so sick that they had you take got put in your records that you had a bad reaction to them.
They ain't even got to put them in my records anymore. I can promise you them things ain't going to get by me. That it was bad. I really thought I was close to dying. That's how I felt. It was scary. But I will say one thing. You know, I was nervous about it because I didn't know what they was going to have to do to me when EMS got here because I was having a hard time breathing. I was vapor locking, and these guys I've worked with for the last 10 years, and all kinds of stuff is running through my head. Like, are they going to have to, cut my clothes or what, because I wasn't breathing. I guess I was breathing fine. I just didn't seem like I was. But one of the paramedics, after she got me stable and good, was on the road, and we was probably about. She just gave her update to the hospital. She called the hospital, gave them an update what was going on, and she asked if she could pray with me, and that meant so much to me, just because it just kind of caught me off guard, really, and I was like, for sure, but I was very, very thankful of her for doing that because it was a really, really crazy day.
Stress does crazy stuff to our bodies.
Yes, I am finding that out.
I always lost my voice at my kids' games yelling.
That's the way we are when we're wrestling.
You just switch your stress from your job to your farm. You need to learn to de-stress.
Well, a lot of my stress is like when I do get sick, I start worrying about the worst stuff, and then that's when it usually, gets worse.
Victoria said her mom's surgery went good. Stephanie and Brandon. Awesome. We're glad. I feel like an ant bite or something on my ankle.
I have
itching.
I have ABS, no beef, only fish and chicken. Well, I can do chicken. What about pork? Oh yeah, Tanya works for a dentist. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot to.
I think hers is up north.
Proud parents.
Hey, Brennan, Stephanie, do you have
Crohn's or IBS? No.
Not that I know of.
I know what they're talking about though. Crohn. My friend back in school found out she had Crohn's disease, and no, this ain't nothing like that. And then IBS is what is it? Irritable bowel syndrome or something like that. But no, I don't trust dentists.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? Hope y'all are
They
doing well.
My arm, and student nurse came in with the unpacked needle. I turned her down. It became shady. Yeah.
Yeah, Dean, we looked at the weather earlier. It's going to be nice.
It's going to be super nice.
Yeah, Leighton did an amazing job. So I will say, once I did get really panicked when they got me to the hospital and they put me in the room, and I've seen this stuff tons, so I don't know why. It's just different when you're in it. And then all of a sudden there's like a team of 6 comes in there and just machines moving everywhere. And yeah, I can remember one of the nurses saying, "What kind of wrapping was this?" Talking about the IV that was in my arm, and I just made sure she known that when she was sticking me and everything, obviously I was moving around a lot. I didn't want her to get criticized because, um, yeah, I just felt the need to stand up for her. I was like, I wasn't I wasn't doing good at that time.
Try cloves. I wrote down tea bags and cloves. Hope I can remember that. Dear Stan looks awesome. Husband is a professional carpenter and says that you are doing very well on your builds.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much. We definitely try. That's the reason why I always say I can build chicken pens and things like that, because sometimes I do, have to do things different. But building the house, yeah, I couldn't do that. Great job, Leighton. Yeah, Leighton's going fishing in the morning. I have ABS, also can eat beef, just no broccoli. Oh,
Stephanie, if your pain is still bad, you could have dry socket. Pray not. That's super painful. Yeah, I had dry socket twice last time, and this just feels so much different. Read your symptoms are what I had. A gastro doctor is different. I was in so much pain, issues with eating. I went to a gastro surgeon. He did a test, decided to do a esophagus or esophageal wrap. It takes the upper stomach and wraps around your esophagus. You are out of commission for 6 weeks. You can barely get out of your chair. It works. I have no more problems.
well, hopefully it doesn't. I know, like right now, I can feel it, but I know it's not as swollen as it was, before I went to the doctor. But a lot of that's got to do with, me drinking a pop or something like that, which right now that is just, I think that's the longest our pops have stayed in the refrigerator. But once we run out of Gatorade, I'll drink the next thing, which we go once a week and we buy tons and tons of Powerade or Gatorade. Maybe we need to reach out and see if they can sponsor us.
What part of Alabama? It's Jemison, Alabama.
Jemison, Alabama.
Stress will aggravate any digestive tract problems. I have pounds, GERD, and gastroparesis.
Yeah, that's what I've learned. Hey, Brandy, thank you so much for hopping on here.
Be safe on your trip. Enjoy yourselves.
I know I'm super excited. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to get done before we leave, but I can't wait to get to see, the friends that we know and then get to meet each and every one of y'all that's going to be there. I'm super, super stoked about it. And it's going to be fun. It really is.
Yep.
So we have got scheduled 3 other YouTube channels that we are actually going to stop and visit. And we're super excited about it. And yeah. And 2 of them we haven't even actually met yet in person. Love your videos. Keep up the hard work.
Just relaxing all day today and tomorrow before going back to work and work 10-hour shifts or days.
Well, I wish I could on that part, but it's like work never stops here. I see Jake's now on Facebook. I don't even have Facebook, but I'm opening one.
Thank you so much. Looking to get something for our ice castle to run roof unit when we don't have shore power. Thanks again. Appreciate the info.
I'm telling you, them things are amazing. If it goes out a bunch, you can hook one of those things up and it'll last 10 to 15 hours And if you need one longer than that, you can get one of those solar panels and it keep it charged.
Clove oil works good for toothache, sister.
I didn't know that either. Hey Angie, how are you?
Our fires have gone down. We got a little rain. The temps have been lower. Going horseback riding tomorrow.
Awesome. Hello, Brandon, Stephanie. Hope y'all are doing well. We are doing really good.
Do all have a start day on your home being built? No.
No, we do not have one yet. Um, when that with them, they just show up and they start building. You're kind of left out of the loop, but we're just going to deal with it. It does from time to time. Get tiring. Like we want a home. We go down to Marie and Williams just about every day. They got kids. Their kids play with ours, and they got a swim pool. We'll go swimming. We'll eat, and it's kind of rough, leaving there sometimes. No, knowing we're coming back to a trailer or the barn. I mean, I'm ready to get in a home.
When you sow for your winter wheat, drag a cattle panel behind the side by side to cover it with dirt.
When you okay, yeah, I didn't think about that neither.
Except rinsing warm salty water several times a day.
We'll see it. We'll see if the stitches are out.
They're out. Did you ever find out what was digging in the hole of the chicken coop? I think just a dog or something.
No, it wasn't a dog. There's no way that was not a dog. It never come back, but I know it wasn't a dog. The hole was too round.
Do the kids speak about Halloween yet and what they would like to dress up as? No, they haven't really talked about it yet. Leighton, usually he thinks he's too old. He doesn't really do anything. And then what we usually do is just go to Walmart and they pick out whatever they got. Teresa says, sorry, the preparation clean out went bad. Glad you're doing okay. Thank God. Praying for the house build gets going. Brennan, we're going to call you Cowboy.
Hopefully something gets started when we're in Alabama. That's usually when something happens. Yeah, cows and bulls are herd animals. Yeah, we know that now.
I love watching that video. The way the camera was, it felt like I was sitting next to Steph and saying, hold on, Brandon.
Yeah. It was crazy. There was a number of attempts, but we finally got it done.
Chances, I want to know where you learned such good rope work, Brandon. You certainly look like a real cowboy, let alone.
I've played with ropes before, but I've never like some of my friends, they would have the dummies, and we'd rope, but I've never roped off of anything.
Jennifer says, well, I'm hurting again. I'm going to have to call it a night. The only thing they gave me for pain is Motrin 800. Stay blessed. Love you guys. All right, Jennifer. Hope you start feeling better.
We'll definitely keep you in our prayers for sure.
Did they give you a GI cocktail, Ryan? Malox and lidocaine for your stomach?
So no, they did give me the Malox, and I think that's what actually stopped everything hurting last time. The hospital is out of lidocaine. There is a shortage of lidocaine. All the hospitals around here does not have any lidocaine.
When you can't breathe, it's very scary. I have a breathing problem, and last night I thought I was going to have to go to the ER.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine.
Have a good Labor Day to you all. God be with you all. We went dove hunting today, Dean said.
Went dove hunting. I haven't done any dove hunting. Get this started.
Yeah, I better open this back up, I guess.
Hello, my friends. Are y'all ready for deer season? I can't wait to see some hunting videos. Yes, we are ready. We're getting ready to start putting some cameras, but we're having some issues with some coyotes. The coyotes got really close last night, and we're going to have to do something to try to stop them. I'm probably going to end up trying to get a long iron set up and try to pick them off at night. But yeah, we've got a big problem with that. Hi from Lancaster, Kentucky, sharing and spreading the love. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Robert. He says, Steph, you did a great job for driving while Brandon was trying to rope Fred. You guys are a hoot to watch. Stay safe and stay fun, or have fun. Brandon, you should think about making a goat stand. It make things easier when you're tagging the goats.
We'll probably end up doing something like that. We've done a lot of work out there today trying to clean that area out where the goats are. Obviously, we're going to try to keep the goats that are going to kid over there. That way we can monitor them, and the other ones we're going to move to the other side. So,
did you ever find anybody for the last 2 pups?
No, we still have 2 more puppies left. Yeah, and I wish there's a couple people that want them in Alabama, but that's the deal with
that's too long of a drive.
And us have to take care of them, and we got other stops, and yeah.
Has any of the goats got up on the hay bales and tried to jump over the fence?
No,
nope.
No, they haven't. They haven't tried to do that yet.
Brad just went and watched the video that came out tonight. You need to put some tune-up seed out there, break up that hard ground a little.
Turnips, I think that's, yeah. So I'm going to do the turnips and the winter wheat, I think. We've got to get 2 more water hoses. I don't know if this video's come out. We've already talked about it, but we're going to run water back there. That way we can water it and get it to where it roots in. So we'll see how that goes.
Are you taking Cassie some eggs?
No, we haven't really had very many this year. I mean, we've had a few, but we're going to try to set up an incubator this coming up year. Kayson's all for it. Kayson wants eggs right now.
Be careful with the Gatorade. There's a lot of salt in it and other stuff that's not good for you.
We use probably still have
Gatorade Zero.
I love watching your shows and love how you involve the whole family. They all seem happy about helping, and you are so good to your animals. So yes, that's just kind of, I guess, they grow into it. We get tons of comments like that all the time, but I guess they just grow into wanting to be a part of everything. And that's one thing we try to do is allow each child to have their own time and let them do things. Like today, I took the boys, Steph took the girls. There's some days I'll take the girls and Steph take the boys, and just try to switch things up. And if they don't want to help, they don't have to. But there's sometimes that we got to have everybody's help, and they They do. If we ask them, they don't mind at all. I I have had it done as well and completely took away my symptoms.
Did you take the straw bales out of the chicken coop? Maybe put a roosting bar in there?
So no, that pin's fixing to be gone. Yeah, Steph has got her new pin here for the farm. That's we're going to test this pin out and see if it's what we think we want, and these are going to be our permanent pins.
Steph, where do they get the bone graft from? Do they just get them from cadavers?
I don't know.
Maybe from a dog. Who knows?
I have no clue. I still don't feel that it is. They can make you do that.
Neil says you can't call Brandon a cowboy. He's only a chicken around snakes.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Um,
How's it going with finishing the cow? Kind of a mini feedlot. The last 2 months should be gaining 2 to 5 to 4 pounds a day.
so
He's actually gained a lot since we first got him.
yeah, since we first got him, he's gained a lot. So we're just letting him. You know, he still eats his sweet feed, and he's got all the hay, but he's out with the other ones. Like I say, is we're just happy we're able to keep him in.
No, so Stephanie, when you're young, I'm yawning. We might be getting up at the same time. Can I ask you a question? Why do they want to do a graft after they pull a tooth? I've never heard of that before. A lot of people haven't heard of that, but that's just something I guess this dentist does.
Well, we're fixing that. I'm going to have a little chit chat with him Tuesday, so that's
a little bit of whiskey on the area. See, I've heard that that will work.
I appreciate that, OG. I wish I lived closer. I'd come and help you with some prep. I appreciate that. Yeah, where first off, I guess you just go to the Stillwater Milling and get your seeds to plant it.
Have a safe trip to Alabama.
Oh, I'm a little bit behind here.
I know one in Alabama that still wants one, but we'd come to Oklahoma to get it. Those chestnut.
Oh.
They're such nice looking dogs. We have 4. I love the big ones. Yeah, they're super fun and playful too. Did Fred go to freezer camp yet? Not yet, but soon.
Appreciate that, Chris. Please remember to hit the like button, he said. Are the kids going? 3 of the kids are going. Leighton's got to stay here because he's got ball practice.
He's got a ball game and practice.
Yeah, ball game and practice.
Yeah.
You're more safe with what you are doing now. Being a sheriff is too dangerous nowadays. You do your good deed. Bless your big heart. Well, thank you. Yeah, it is. It's just kind of one of those deals that once it's in your blood, it's hard to let it go. You know, it's always there. Oh yeah, I guess we can mix. So what I usually do with my Gatorade or Powerade is I will take a Powerade or a Gatorade and I'll drink a little bit of the water and then I'll pour Gatorade in that and I dilute it. So I try that way.
So pretty much every drink he gets a full water and a full Gatorade. They do it just in case you decide to have implants. That was the thing. I told them that I'm not going to have implants because they did this tooth and it was just fine. It's that back tooth back here. They did that less than a year ago. And then I told them I didn't want the bone graft, and that dentist was fine with it. It's the same dentist office, but they switched up things, and one quit and one retired, whatever. But this guy said he doesn't do any extractions because of less pain, which is bull crap. But and yeah.
No, we won't be stopping at Cog Hills, but we'll get to see them in Alabama. CS Nanny. Hopefully, maybe we'll have some eggs. I don't know. Like, we might have a couple that's laying right now.
Have you checked out the price of those small hay bale? Well, I heard the cost is going up like last year.
Yeah, they're $9 a piece. We paid $65 a piece for the round bells that we got the other day, which the goats over here in our main pen, they're already almost through with it, a week. So we're going to have to get a couple more. These goats over here still have, with Fred, they still have half of it. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be feeding probably about a round bell a week and a half.
Kevin says the heat has slowed our egg production way down. Yeah, that's what ours is.
Oh, it says, Cindy says, no soda or anything with carbonation, no fried foods, red sauce, drink tea or water.
That's what he's been doing. I mean,
the sodas, I've been slacking on it, but maybe I can get back on a tea trip.
tea's not good for your kidneys, though. Apple cider vinegar and honey are good for digestive issues.
Huh. I'm glad they didn't build it the other day. You drove right through the house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did drive through. Steph said that too. You're down a little ways, okay.
That's awful that the drought has driven the hay prices up so much. It is really bad. I wish we could get some rain. Make some sun tea, sweeten it with honey.
So if we miss some of y'all's questions, please ask, because I just went down because I was just way too far from her. So
you didn't have to. You could do the Facebook one since I can't see them.
I'll go back on here. That's awful. That is the so yeah. That's one thing. The sheriff. We live pretty close together, and last year he kept his hay at $45 a bale. I mean, he sold all of his hay, but I think maybe he went up 55 or something like that. But you got these people that are selling them at the end of last year. That hay was going for $120 a piece. But it's just like farmers taking advantage of farmers. I mean, that don't make no sense.
Have you found any more turtles after going after the bass?
No. We have been picking a few off here and there, but we haven't found any more.
Do you have any trees to cut down and give to the goats cheaper than hay?
Well, we've been cutting a bunch tonight.
Theirs is $40 to $45 around there.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, yeah, it's 65. I know where some is for 55, but we got to wait for them to build it. Do you give the kids soda pop? Yeah, our kids do drink soda pops from time to time. Yeah, I wish you could be at Alabama too. We're going to have a lot of fun.
They drink it from time to time, but just like every time we go out to eat, I mean, we all just, well, me, I love water, but me and the kids all get our water.
Okay, so this right here, that's got to go.
Tooth pain is the worst pain I've ever had next to the kidney stone. Yeah, I've had kidney stones too, and it's pretty close to it.
So it looks like it's going to be pretty nice there in Alabama this coming up week. From what I can tell, it's going to be in the 80s.
I might have to dig my jacket out of the box. I take probiotics every day because I have an infection, MRSA, and osteomyelitis from back surgery after a motorcycle accident. Have to take antibiotics every day for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow. Maybe I'll need to take some antibiotics.
That's what I'm thinking I need, is some antibiotics.
So I know, like Texas right now, their hay is already up like $90 a bale. But I seen earlier, like the first cuttings, people was coming here buying hay and taking it back to Texas. So
Susan's off to La La Land. I have to get up early again tomorrow.
all right, Susan, you have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Teresa said it's always nice in Alabama.
Brenda, we will definitely be careful. I'm just ready to hit the road.
Yes, Vera, we did. I added you guys on Facebook.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, we are very blessed to have each and every one of y'all. As part of our family. Y'all have shared our on both platforms. Y'all have shared our content so much. I was looking at that on the analytics, and like it's so crazy. It's went up. Our shares has went up 25% on on Facebook, and it was like 15% on YouTube. But yeah, we greatly appreciate that, guys. I seen Farmer Rhett. He that reel with Cog Hill's uh, new channel for the kids. That was pretty cool. I liked how Jason did that.
Good night, Melanie.
Yeah, I've never. I don't know about $200 a round bale. I've never. He must be feeding alfalfa or something like that. But yeah, I've never seen it that high.
Hi, guys from Australia. Hope the health issues are sorted quickly for you. Take care. Thank you, Deb.
Sparrow, Oklahoma, come on by. All right, we'll have to see. We don't know which way we're going yet, north or south. There's two different ways.
Yes, the kids, they do like some root beer floats.
Yeah.
That was something we had last night, was not root beer floats, but when we went out to eat, we all got root beer, and then there was root beer, and then I tried to get the non-carbonated one. I think it was like strawberry Fanta or whatever.
Anyone not subscribed to the main channel, go subscribe to our main channel, Eddy Family Farm. We only need 400 to be at 50,000. My goal was to be at 50,000 before we went to Alabama. It's a long shot, but hey, anything can happen.
Rebecca says, is your address still the same when I sent you the knitted hat? If it's
P.O.
a P.O.
box.
box, yes. But if it's not a P.O. box, no. You have to watch the hay as well. Some people are baling up anything they can, and some of it's not good for their animals.
Yes, that's kind of what we got into last year.
Yeah. It was just mostly sticks. It wasn't really bad grass or bad hay. It was just, there was a lot of sticks that they couldn't eat. There's Andale. Hey, y'all, love this weekend will be wonderful.
I know, super excited. I can't wait to see you, Andale.
I always thought about alfalfa as hay. What else is hay? They have different kinds.
Now, you got alfalfa, you got Sudan, you got wheat, you got Bermuda grass, prairie hay. Um, yeah, I said Sudan, or just regular grass hay that's mixed with Bermuda, Johnson. We have a lot of Johnson grass here. Cassie and Gary just had
I watched their video.
yeah, we seen that earlier. Maybe we'll have to, hey, we might have to just drive our truck up there and just take one round bale at a time from them.
Addison's birthday gift is going to be Leigh. Is there anything that she would like for her birthday? Does she have a jewelry box? I really don't know. On any of the kids, really. But no, I mean, she doesn't have a jewelry box. But to be honest, there's really nowhere to put a jewelry box either. There's just, until we have the house, there's really nothing. Like we
Josh, I appreciate that.
We ended up turning one of our old phones. We bought a brand new case for it, and it's pretty much like a tablet now because she can only use Wi-Fi. But she has a new phone. You can't call or nothing on it. I think you can FaceTime when you have Wi-Fi, but that's like she'll only FaceTime like us.
Yes, Deb, will we be meeting with the Brown family? I heard they're going to be taking. Yes, we are going to be meeting with them. We was actually talking to them earlier today. Sandy, thank you so much. That's one thing that, it makes it so easy for us to record. We just record our everyday life. What it is, what you see. There may be some days you see the same stuff, but it's just our everyday life, and it makes it. I don't know. It's so crazy because we do go through the comments, and there's millions of ways of doing things, and sometimes we change it up because of what we've seen. But yes, it's amazing to get the visit with each and every one of y'all, even though most of y'all we haven't got to meet before. We met a lot of y'all, but it feels like we already have that connection because I can tell by the icons who we're actually talking to. I've always thought of alfalfa as hay. What else? Okay, that's what answer will go. Yeah, there's all different kinds of hay. Alfalfa is really, really expensive. The real OG says, well, got to take off to bed. Much love for Eddy family. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, the real OG. Debbie Brown, that's when you read a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Hello from Michigan. I truly love watching your family. God bless. Well, thank you so much. I don't know why I can't comment on YouTube, and I'm surprised. I don't neither, Jeff. We just looked at that earlier. I'll let Steph answer the comments, and I will go back in here and look. I don't. Let me go in here and see.
Do you want me to answer comments?
Yeah.
Then you gotta stop talking. Do y'all eat them chickens? No. We will eventually get some meat chickens, but these are just pets, I guess. And we eat their eggs whenever they have eggs. But yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, you're not blocked, so I don't know why it's saying that. Let me go to the other channel and I'll look there too. Um, we did have, if it's the main channel, we did have.
Plant some red clover and ryegrass over in the deer blind area of your garden too.
Yeah, we're going to start taking things, the garden stuff down this week too before we leave.
Did you get the package I sent? I want to make sure you got it. Lisa, have we gotten anything recently?
Just a second.
I haven't checked the mail in a few days since the beginning of last week, so I will have to check it Tuesday.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, you're not blocked on either channel, so I don't know what's going on there.
Good evening from Ohio. My husband and I enjoy watching your family every day. Thank you, Michelle.
The boys, Kayson, we got a tent the other day,
Oh, yeah.
and that might be Lisa. That might be from you. Let me know if that's. I have to look through the emails.
Thank you, Linda. That was it.
And
okay, yes, we do have it. We put it in the shop, so the animals get on it.
Leighton's not here, but he got, as y'all know, he wanted a what do they call it? A fly pole, and I am not going to take it all out, but I do want. It's pretty neat because I've never messed with a fly reel.
It sets up in 60 seconds. It's pretty cool. Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, we do have that.
Is your soil where the goats have been sandy?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's super sandy.
And our good old buddy Ed Kirkpatrick sent this for Leighton. So I told Leighton that he's going to have to learn how to use fly fish because this isn't just your regular.
Neil said, I tried fly fishing, didn't catch a single fly.
See, I can't even. But yeah, it's a really nice. It's I don't know. It's probably about 14 foot long, but he's going to have to do a lot of learning before he takes it out there. This thing is really, really nice, and I can't wait until he actually learns how to do it. And Ed, thank you once again. But we will. We'll actually give him this on one of our another live when he's home. We was going to do it tonight, but my brother wanted him to come over and go fishing with him in the morning. And
oh no, tonight.
Oh, they went fishing tonight. Is he coming home tonight, or is he
no? He's staying the night. Yeah, that is a hard kind of fishing. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Fly fishing, 10 and 2 are magic numbers.
10 and 2.
Kind of like driving, 10 and 2. Is that what you're talking about? Like, should you? I don't know. Texas is in such severe drought in many parts, so hay is definitely scarce here. Yeah, Texas is a little bit hotter than.
Well, we're going to hopefully. We got enough panels left over. If I can find a pretty good deal on some hay, I don't know. We'll probably need probably 20 bales to actually get us through the winter, I would think, because they've already ate one here, and we got to replenish that one, and then they got half of one there.
My nephew does fly fishing and he loves it.
You're 100% right. Farm work is never done. I love on the farm, you work from daylight to dark. Yeah, you're 100% right. Because once, like a lot of people don't know this, we probably said it before, but once we get done with the live, we'll go out and we'll go around and walk through the goat pens and do our checks, go through the chicken pens, do our checks. And if we're tired, we'll just go on and go to bed then. But if not, we'll get on the side by side, then ride the property. Game Master said timeout.
Oh, that was old news.
Oh, I'm behind it.
Swing forward on 2 and back on 10.
And he said, good night. It's midnight here. All right. Good night to you as well. Thank you so much.
I suggest that you buy what you can afford now to save before the price goes up.
Yeah, that's what we're trying. We're trying.
Wanda said, I just subscribed on YouTube.
Awesome. Boy, it would be nice.
Brandon Stephanie, are you guys growing winter vegetables? No.
No, the garden, we're done with the garden for now. We will actually, we'll grow one next year. It just won't be as big.
Did the mama goat stay by her new babies? I don't know. Ed is going to bed. He's going horizontal. I'm about to
All right.
this.
She's going to go check on the babies.
Baby, I'm not scared.
Yeah, Grandpa Doss is hilarious. I love watching him. I love watching when they sit on the front porch and talk. And what I really enjoy is what I enjoyed and I miss a lot is sometimes out when I was patrolling on a weekend or something, and you'd be going down the county roads and there'd be an older couple, sitting on the front porch drinking coffee, or an afternoon there's drinking tea. I'd always pull in there and just sit there and visit with them, because you can learn a lot of stuff from listening to your elders, and it's just so interesting. Just stopped in and say hi. Sorry, can't stay long. Well, thank you for stopping in. I'm trying to get caught up here. Steph reads a lot faster than I do. You guys, Victoria says, you guys are like family to me, and I love y'all guys so much. Well, we love each and every one of y'all as well. Thank y'all so much. Fly fishing is a blast. I grew up doing it, and so I've just never seen it much. Yeah. Dean says, I've been up so late for the past 3 nights waiting for Kyle. Well, I'm fixing to be right there with you, Dean, because I've got to get rid of some. Yes, rock and talk with Grandma and Grandpa is that, yes, you're 100% right. You can learn so much. Plant some hay where the garden was. Maybe you can get a little help. Yeah, we would have to have a lot to do that. We'd have to have a bunch. That where the garden was, that wouldn't even be worth it. My brother was sick. He ran over a newborn baby calf with his tractor and brush. Oh my gosh, I would be too. That's one thing I just that's so sad. Yeah, I do too, Becky. Happy Labor Day to you as well, Aunt Lori. Hope you and Uncle Jimmy are doing well. The animals are doing awesome. We added a few more, but we're not going to give y'all all the hints yet. But it'll be coming out. I would love to come to Jemison, but I would have to bring the wolf. Can't leave her alone. Well, bring the wolf and come on up. I can't wait. I've never been to Alabama. I'm super excited. I know we're going. I've never been to Tennessee neither, and I want to go to Nashville, and we're going to go to several places. But I can't wait to leave. Can you use night scope? Yes, you sure can. The red dots are called. Yeah, I can't pronounce those words. Brandon, you have one of the best channels on the homestead. Prayer every night that you home is built. Oh, prayers every night that your home is built. Yes, us too. And you know, one of these days, it's this here is going to be a thing in the past, and we're going to be sitting in the kitchen and doing our lives, and I'm sure we'll have something else that we'll be waiting on. Orland, all right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you have sweet dreams as well. So we did do some magnet fishing. The question was, have y'all done magnet fishing? Yes, we have. I bought us 2 magnets. So it's been a long time since we went, but we used to. Hunting in Kentucky is different. Yeah, every state's got different laws. Yeah, Victoria, thank you so much for being a part of our family. We greatly appreciate it. That's right. All in God's time, and to give God all the glory. You're 100% right. He knows when it will be built. Good night. Thanks for the good talk. You're more than welcome, Linda. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Josh said you have to go to the Dolly Parton theme park. I might have to look that up. Let me write that down. I think that's Steph likes Reba. Edwin, you have a good Labor Day as well, and thank you so much. Awesome. Thanks for subbing. Actually, I'm going to go over there and see how many subs I got on that channel or the main channel. Wouldn't that be so nice? Be at 50,000 already. We're about 340 away now. Watching from the Philippines. That is absolutely awesome. Oh, magnet fishing is illegal in South Carolina. Wow. That's crazy. Well, it's in Tennessee. I know a lot of, we did shoot a little bit of video with us hunting and stuff last year, but we get a lot of grief from that. And a lot of people don't understand, which, me growing up, I see nothing wrong with it because it's always been legal here to, put trail cameras out and put your, corn out, feeders and all that. But boy, some people, wow. It is called Dollywood, and it is in Pigeon Fork, Tennessee. I live about an hour from there. Oh, really? I'll talk to her, see if we can try to find that place. Would Addison like some treats for her birthday so she can share them with the family? Well, we'll just have to ask Steph about that and see what she thinks, because that's the biggest issue we have right now is not having room. The room is it's crazy. Which now that we have the this building over here, we've moved some of the clothes over here, but we've got to get everything back out because we're actually contracted out a guy to come in and finish all this, tape, bed, mud, whatever. And then we're going to get him to do a few other things, because when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'd just rather somebody do it that knows what they're doing. See, now I know the river is pretty much dry. Yeah, so our ponds are really, really dry right now, Don. And so what I'm doing right now is I will turn the water on 2 to 3 times a day, and I will let the water run for an hour at a time. But what I do is I'll take the hose back, and I will put it way back up here on the bank and let the water run down through all the dirt. So hoping it will catch the chlorine. And that's how we're keeping the small pond up. Now, our bigger pond over there that was completely full 2 months ago, it is just about completely empty. So good to hear from you both. I've been keeping y'all in our prayers. Take care. Well, thank you so much, Lord. Thank y'all for that. We greatly appreciate it. Prayers can do amazing things. When you go to Nashville, Tennessee, make sure you go to the Opry Country Hall of Fame. So, yeah, I did look at some things on that. Yeah, we will definitely try to stop. That's the reason why we're leaving a couple days early to try to enjoy it and get to see a few things. If I lived that way, I would do it for free. Oh, if you lived here for free. Yeah, well, it's, we tried to hire it out last time, and yeah, it was a joke.
Nah, didn't find them.
Well,
But I'm pretty sure they're fine though, because if something was happening, like if one of them died or something, it would be right out there in the open. It wouldn't be hiding.
I'm a city girl and would never hunt, but I do understand country life. You can dispatch coyotes, possum, raccoons. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, and I appreciate that. And there are so many people like that. They live in this city, or they don't believe how we do things, but I'm thankful that y'all respect what we do, and y'all don't judge us by that one certain deal. I mean, some people they get pretty brutal.
But it's so true, Brandon. My grandma and I would get together at our house every Friday, and we would talk for hours about everything. I miss her so very much.
Yes. I know I said it last time, but my grandpa, he's been gone. It's been over a year now, and I've done a lot of things with that man, and he is my grandpa. I don't think I ever showed you a picture. answer some comments while I look for these pictures, babe, please.
Did you say that just because I started looking at comments?
No, I did not.
I love black-tailed deer. Prayers for a safe trip. Ask Nico to help you find some cool sites to visit. I share all these family farm videos to everyone. When my friends call, I tell them I'm watching my farm shows and they ask me what the links are again.
Well, we appreciate that.
On the Indian reservation, I'm a member of the Wisconsin. We can shine for deer only if you are a member, though.
Oh yeah, no, that's that stuff right here in Oklahoma that'll get you going to jail.
Steph, do you know if you have anything stuck in your socket that can feel like a lot of pressure? I don't think so. Like, I look at it and stuff, and it looks cleaned out. So I don't know. Debbie said, will you ask Steph about the question I asked you?
About getting some snacks for Addison for her birthday. Hey, what?
Oh, yeah, she likes snacks. All these kids love snacks. They get it from their daddy.
When did Grandpa pass?
I don't know. That's a Leighton question. I do not remember.
Leighton's good with.
He's good at remembering.
Aunt Lori was on here a while ago. She would know.
Yeah.
I'm going back and looking at some of the old.
Possums make good pets. Good to keep ticks and other bugs away from your property. Yeah. I don't think I would ever have a possum, but yeah. I feel like I just seen it the other day, which is funny. I enjoy eating deer, bison, rabbit, squirrel, dove, pheasant, and quail. It doesn't bother me at all. Well, how lucky to have your grandpa that long. Mine died when I was 9. My grandma's was 21 and 23. Yeah, he had them for a while.
Yeah. That's gonna make me mad. I can't find my pictures.
I know, like right after we get off here or whatever, you'll probably find it.
Maybe it goes in the order you deleted in. Maybe.
Oh no. Got off that and got off here. Dean says my views are up 279%, more than they were in the last 28 days. Is that good, Brendan?
Yeah, that is a huge jump.
I was close to my grams growing up, spent time with her all the time, and learned so much from her. Sadly, she passed almost 2 years ago, shy of her 101st birthday. Hey, Candy.
That was.
I never knew my grandparents, only my mom's dad. He passed when I was 5 or 6. I live in SoCal, maybe California, I don't know. And we are being inundated by coyotes every day. There is another sighting, and this being California, there isn't a lot of people with protection. My self-reliance. We have possums here in San Diego, raccoons, coyotes. I'm a city girl, but I love deer, rabbit, and squirrel.
Deer, rabbit,
I love
and squirrel.
rattlesnake meat. No, not me.
Rattlesnake. I couldn't do that. May 19th of 2002.
Tastes like chicken. Ugh. I'm going apple picking tomorrow. Brandon, I need a favor. I need some deer meat and deer jerky this year. No, Joshua.
This is my grandfather, which me and him. You look at his pictures when he was younger. We actually favor each other. Um, but that man right there was so. Uh, well, here, well, it's not the whole family, but that's us missing Braylee, but that's my grandmother. Um, I don't know if you can see the glare, but wish I could find that one picture. He's a hard working man.
Oh my goodness, you look like his clone.
Yeah.
They really
yeah.
do, especially like when he first gets out of the sun, because his grandpa was very, very dark, like red skinned, I guess. Like when you get out of the sun.
Yeah.
Like dark. And Brandon reminds me a lot of him right after like he gets sunburn or something.
There's one more picture that was close like that. But yeah, he was here's another one. This is all my cousins, but that's kind of both of us in the background back there. It's kind of got a glare. But yeah.
What nationality? Chickasaw Nation.
Chickasaws. Yeah. That was when he served in the military. Yeah, that one was pretty close. But yeah, one thing I don't even remember how we was talking about. Somebody's talking.
Oh, you was getting all sentimental before I came back, I think is what started it.
Yeah, that's right.
I gave cousin who looked dark skinned too. They are Cherokee though. I guess Cherokee are dark skinned.
Yeah.
Cherokee and Hines 57. My dad was dark red Cherokee, but I was 14 before I realized he was white. He just always worked outside. Beautiful family, Brandon. I'm French Canadian and from the Sox tribe. Can anybody guess me?
We got a big family.
All my girls get to know one of their great grandmothers. My girls made 5 generations.
I don't know if we actually have a picture of all of us. Oh, yeah. That is a picture. This is a picture. Is my dad in there? Oh, no. This is just the grandkids. This is grandkids. Yeah.
Grands and greats.
Yeah, that's all of us there. So they come from a really big family, which was awesome because we never had any dull moments at all.
Oh.
What?
So tribe. Socks is so. I thought it was always socks. But I don't think they're down like this is Chickasaw, and I think you see some Cherokee.
You get other tribes way up, yeah.
Yeah. But that's good to know.
Yeah.
I was about to say something. Scroll up, maybe. Rather, red-headed Irish. That is so true.
Who said that?
Irish. I said, what? Can anybody guess what I am?
Well, I know, but who said? Oh,
GN.
yeah.
Yep, that's what I am. Irish and German. German on my dad's side, Irish on my mom's side. And then I'm a little bit Heinz 57 up like other stuff too, but I don't exactly know what.
I wish I could send you a picture of my dad. He looks a lot like Brandon, and my mom, red hair, just like Stephanie. My dad was from Arkansas, and my mom was from Texas.
Just because us redheads know how to handle these Indians.
Send me a private message on Facebook. That'd be pretty cool. Candy, thank you. And Dale, thank you so much. And that's the deal, is like we was very fortunate to have a big family. And that's one reason why I wanted a big family with us, is because when we do get older, I do want, grandkids. I want to be able to teach them, and hopefully I can keep them around.
My husband's ancestors were in the Cherokee Mounted Rifles in the Civil War. He looked just like his 3 times great grandfather who was in that unit.
Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff from my grandfather.
Now, one kid, who was it Brody? One of them looked identical to your grandpa. There was pictures. I think it was Jagger or Brody.
I'm not for sure.
I don't remember. It was one of the grandkids looked identical. Stephanie, keep in mind redheads have a hard time with anesthesia, so your mouth hurting could be that. They always have a hard time getting my mouth numb, and my daughter also. Now, I did have, like, when they would numb my mouth, and they didn't do any anesthesia, but I don't know if that's part of the numbing. But when they give you the shots or whatever, they had to go in and give me extra shots. But yeah, I've heard that. And they even asked me a couple times, usually if I'm going under, how well I tolerate anesthesia. And it's always been just fine. Steph, you are Irish with that beautiful red hair. Steph, you might have Cherokee cheeks, but definitely Irish somewhere along the line.
There are so many different.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. My nephews are half so, a 4th rosebud, and a 4th.
I don't even know how you say it.
Someone write that out, like how it sounds, so I can know how to say it. Usually, I'm good at words. I'm thinking Czechoslovakia. It's kind of like Chestnut, Slovakia.
Slovakia.
That we had a foreign exchange student from there.
All right, Ben. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
My mom said I was Heinz 57 too.
Used to, when we was a kid, and when I was a lot ornerier, everybody'd ask me, what tribe are you from? We'd always say, we're from the Nawapi tribe.
What was that?
Huh? The Nawapi tribe? Nawapi?
Oh, no, Wipey. You're so retarded. Katie says, hush it up there, Steph. If only you could meet my aunties and uncles.
It's so crazy how everybody can look like somebody.
I know my hubby, since we were kids, Kayson looks like my hubby when he was little. He can fix anything, and he's always doing something in garage, working on his 1955 Chevy.
55 Chevy.
Cherokee's in my family too. Melvina Avery, 100%. She was my great-grandma. I never got to meet her. Her family broke off from Trail of Tears and went to Canada. She had 13 kids.
Wow.
My uncle was a redhead. No hair, just a red head. You know who said that?
Uh-uh.
Just guess.
Neil.
Mm-hmm. The grandkid picture reminds me of my father's family. He was the 19th out of 21 kids, all from Alabama.
Wow.
I grew up with the teepee in my backyard.
I've never had TB. I have dark skin too. That's awesome. She's I meant to say. Oh, you already got that.
Hi, Brand Steph. I hope you and your kids are all doing well. Love learning about your history today. I'm watching from Australia. It's Monday afternoon, 2:30.
Good Lord. In Australia right now? That's crazy. We have a lot of people that are from Australia. So, yeah, if y'all are from different countries, be sure to like and share because I just love meeting people from all over the world. Wow.
My grandmother had 15 kids and a few miscarriages.
Wow. I know back in the day, they had, that's the reason why there's bigger families to help out on the farm. Oh, you read that one ago.
Oh.
Boy, howdy.
Where are you going?
I was trying to get away from that there.
Yeah, we got the spammer now. We see it. We're a little behind.
Hopefully somebody got that.
My mom is a redhead. I'm a redhead, but my dad is Native American, so I tan really well. But my daughter has my mom's skin. That is, well, really all the kids tan, but I will say probably.
I get a really tan summertime.
No, I want to see that. Okay, wait. Checo. So, okay, yeah, so that's like a tan. Anyways, what was I saying?
I don't know.
You just try to show off them guns. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, about the Indian, the kids being dark. Probably Leighton is my whitest Indian, I think. But he still tans. He tans really good. Now Addison burns. Like burns.
You're a beautiful family. I'm part German and Cherokee and Irish.
I don't think it's Cherokee. I think I do have some Indian way, way down the line, but I believe it's one of those that I don't even know it's an Indian. Hi everyone, I just came on from Texas, Lafayette, Cherokee in family, my mother's ancestor. Hello, great to catch up with you today. Beautiful things going on the farm, looking great. The painting job looks great. 12:40 a.m. here.
Where's here? 12:40. Oh, so he's pretty close by then. Yeah, I could probably eat rattlesnake if I didn't know what I was eating.
I'm another Aussie. It is 6:40 here in Namibia.
Wow, that's so.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Let's see what all countries are in here. If you're from another country besides Oklahoma or United States, Farmers Tan.
You should do some research on history of family ancestor.com. I thought about doing that on me. I thought about it. Do you all live on a compound and are you religious?
So
No, we don't live on a compound.
maybe it'll be a compound one day. No, it's not a compound, but one day.
We went for 30 years of no redheads. Now we have 7 redheads in the family.
Wow.
We have, as far as I know, anyways, 2 redheads. Which is funny because my aunt, she's on my dad's side, so that's the German side. She's the only one that I can think of that where I got my red hair from. Now, my mom's side is the Irish side, but I don't know anyone that I can think of that has red hair. But I wasn't fortunate enough to get to or remember about meeting
Sandy, thank you so
some of
much.
my family.
She said, y'all have such a sweet family. Thank you. Victoria said, I added you guys on Facebook and Messenger. Awesome. Thomas is praying for your safe vacation. I can't wait until we get on the road. Edwin says, hope y'all have a great time on vacation.
My nose has been on something. Allergies has been kicking. Dean said, Stephanie, we all have something way down the line.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like rattlesnake neither.
My last name is so rare. I have found less than 500 people with the same last name. Only been here to trace the family back to the mid 1700s. That's Neil.
Well, thank you, Katie. She said, Brandon, Stephanie, what I love about your family is your values and love of God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. Yes, it's amazing. He definitely has pulled us through some hard times. Couldn't do it without him.
My cousin did a DNA test, found out he's German, Indian, and Irish. He's also found out that he has a 40-year-old daughter and an older brother. Maybe I don't want to. I wouldn't find any kids because I know what kids I have, but I don't want to think about how many other brothers and sisters I have. Do you want to tell it to the whole world so they knew it, so you can destroy every chance I have to get a girlfriend? Huh?
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Uh,
Steph, you look the calm person, and Brandon is more the stressed person. Yes, definitely, like 100%.
She's full of it.
I don't stress about nothing. My ancestry tree has messed up a lot of religious names dating back to King James 1 to, or First King James, to John of this. I was reading it from over there and you clicked on it. To Mary Elizabeth, etc. Haven't been able to find live family members though.
Terry said, before I go to bed, don't drink the water in Alabama. Have plenty bottled water.
Okay, thank you. That's something we need to know. What about like going out to eat? Because I know like we have a restaurant here in our town that just serves regular tap water. Because I will order water.
I'm sure Nick and Zoe and them will put us in the right place.
We have 2 strawberry blondes, 1 blonde, a brunette. She looks like a Cherokee. Great grandma, 1 sandy blonde, and 1 redhead. Rattlesnakes taste like chicken. We have rattlesnakes ground up in freezer in Freer, Texas, one of the handler got bit by the time ambulance arrived. He had died. Oh wow.
Yeah, that you gotta have that anti-venom pretty quick.
And Dale said, wow, really? The water? It's good to know, huh, Ann?
That ain't no joke.
Katie said, in Coghill, they know where to eat too. They go to town and eat out often.
I just can't wait to eat some different food. All right, guys, we got about 3 or 4 more minutes, and we're going to hop off here.
And Dale
Any
says,
more?
yes, we need that information.
Yeah. I drink Alabama water. My that lives in Huntsville, Alabama.
Some water has snake venom in it. I test my water a lot, but I buy and only drink spring water.
Yeah, I don't want none of that then.
Candy says there's nothing wrong with her water and she lives in Alabama. It probably just kind of depends on where you live and stuff too.
Yeah.
I don't look like anyone that I know in my family. 3 brothers look like dad and 3 sisters look like my mom. That happens. Another fun live. Thanks, guys. Love you all.
All right, we'll see you, Andale, here in a few days. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, and thank y'all for all the prayers that y'all did for us over the last the last couple of weeks. We've been asking, and definitely keep us in y'all's prayers, and don't forget to like and share the videos. And if you think you forgot, go back and do it again. We greatly appreciate it, and we'll probably end up doing a live. We'll probably go live on the road. I mean, in Alabama or somewhere, or Mississippi. I don't know where we're going to go. So, hope y'all have a wonderful night. May God bless you guys.
Night, guys.